So the WRU this afternoon had a nice big fancy press conference where they unleashed their 90-page document to announce the worst kept secret in Welsh Rugby, that they were in fact going down from 4 teams to 2, and within this document there was lots of information about why this needs to happen and why it's the best option for Welsh Rugby. They just left out a couple of interesting details, like for example the names of these clubs that they were going to create, or whether clubs were going to merge together, or where anyone's going to be playing in a couple of years. So they basically just said, by the way, it's confirmed, in 2 years, 2 of you are shutting down, but don't worry because we haven't decided who yet. Basically, that's what happened. Classic WRU subterfuge. They give you a bit of information while they just make all the decisions behind closed doors and between each other, and no one gets to know what's going on. It's just classic WRU. This administration came in saying everything was going to be transparent, it was going to be different to every other time before, and it's been exactly the same as every other administration before. They do everything behind closed doors on their little napkins, and then they come and go and say, this is what we're doing, deal with it. As you can tell, I'm quite frustrated with this. It's frustrating enough that we're going to be losing 2 regions. What's more frustrating is they're just not telling us what's going to happen. They've given us some information. Granted, some stuff came out of this. So both clubs, they're going to go down to 2. Both clubs will have a men and a women's team attached. So that is a positive move. Both teams, this was interesting. They plan on making some sort of national campus or centre of excellence, which both teams will be run out of. They'll be training in the same facilities separately, but they'll be on the same campus and sharing the same equipment and stuff like that, obviously under some sort of rota or whatever. So everyone's going to be within the centre of this centre of excellence, and that also includes the academy setups. They're getting rid of all the regional academies, and it's all going to be under the WRU's umbrella, which you could argue is a good move, but it depends if they're capturing and covering the whole of Wales, because that remains to be seen. The main vehicle for the development of these youngsters is of course going to be the SRC, which is what it's there for to do. Hopefully they invest a bit more money into it, because it's going to need to be now, because it's going to have a massive influx of players, because players are going to get cut now and there's going to be less playing opportunities at regional level. They're going to have to go down into the SRC, and it's going to have to be a higher standard to bridge that gap. I guess that might make sense. They're committed as well that they are staying in the URC. Whether you can trust them on their word, I'm not too sure. I think that's a terrible move too. The URC is just not a league that is suitable for us, I think, as regions. There's no real rivalries, especially when you consider now there's going to be a derby twice a year between whoever the 2 teams are when they play each other home and away. So you're losing half of the derbies, and then the rest are going to be jet setting all across the world to South Africa, maybe America, up to Scotland and over to Ireland. It's just, I'm frustrated with this. I am frustrated with this. And it's important to say that nothing is set in stone yet. This is what they said they want to have their plans. This is the plans they plan on going forward with. Whether there's going to be legal challenges to this, I'm not sure. I mean, I would imagine there's almost certainly going to be, because there's no way these teams who are getting cut are just going to sit and take it. These are people's jobs, people who have supported these clubs for 20 plus years, invested a lot of money, some people, and then just to say, yeah, sorry, you're not needed anymore. I don't know. It's just really disappointing. It's just classic WRU. When you need strong leadership, they're saying they're making all these radical changes. Some of the changes are good. I think getting everyone into one spot and with really good facilities can benefit us if it's done correctly, obviously. But the fact that they're just not giving real information as to what the future looks like for the current players, the current coaches, all the staff that work within each individual region, everyone's still in the dark. So all you know now is that there's definitely there's people who are not going to have a job. You just don't know who it's going to be yet. So that's my thoughts on it. I'll pass it over to you guys. There's going to be more of this coming out, so stay subscribed to DragonSports. Always check out dragonsport.co.uk, and I will catch you on the next one when the next train wreck happens.